Welcome to the Saul's Newsstand News Rewind for August the 6th, 2021. An op-ed in the Washington Times by 60-plus Chairman Jim Martin and 60-plus President Saul states, Democrats raid Medicare. While Democrats love to claim sole credit for Medicare's enactment, they also love to raid it to pay for other programs they're fond of promoting. This is a charge that currently rings true as the Biden, Pelosi, Schumer trio is raiding it to pay for much of their infrastructure legislation. The 60-Plus Association keeps a close watch on Medicare, a program more than 60 million seniors have paid into and deserve its benefits, and we came across a column written and published by Chris Jacobs a few months ago. It deserves further attention simply because it exposes their craven infrastructure plan for what it is, a raid on Medicare. We even produced a television commercial to underscore this point.
Washington loves a scam, and they found their next mark, our seniors. They're calling this scam Medicare negotiation, claiming it saves $500 billion when it actually loots Medicare, giving Washington control over drug prices to pay for Schumer and Pelosi's $3.5 trillion out-of-control spending spree, redistributing critical Medicare dollars to dole out tax credits for luxury electric car owners. Washington thinks our seniors are suckers, but we all know a scam when we see one.
In his article, Mr. Jacobs wrote, "Don't tell me what you value. Mr. Biden says this regularly in his speeches. Show me your budget, and I will tell you what you value. That's called revealed preferences." From Mr. Biden on to the left, Democrats' actions reveal that they value Medicare less for what it means to seniors and more as a means to expand government. Excellent piece, Mr. Jacobs. Seniors deserve better. Fellow senior Mr. Biden should be ashamed. An article from the Federalist reports, DeSantis punches back at Biden after White House attacked Florida's COVID policies. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis ripped into President Joe Biden for the ongoing border crisis and surge in COVID-19 cases among illegal immigrants on Wednesday, shortly after the White House took shots at the Republican leader and his state over rising virus cases and hospitalizations. While the White House fails to address the record number of illegal aliens who continue to pour across the U.S. border without being tested for COVID-19, White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki pledged to keep calling out Republican states that she claims are hampering the administration's efforts to mitigate the virus.
Joe Biden has taken to himself to try to single out Florida over COVID. This is a guy who ran for president saying he was going to, quote, shut down the virus. And what has he done? He's imported more virus from around the world by having a wide open southern border. Why don't you do your job? Why don't you get this border secure? And until you do that, I don't want to hear a blip about COVID from you. Thank you.
DeSantis' spokeswoman, Christina Pushaw, said, Psaki's insistence that DeSantis and other governors must make a decision about whether they're going to abide by public health guidelines to save people's lives or whether they're going to be guided by politics is misleading at best. And finally, townhall.com reports Biden's approval down in yet another poll. As polls continue to come in, President Joe Biden continues to fare poorly. Max Greenwood for The Hill pointed to a poll from Harvard Capps Harris, which shows the president has an approval rating of 52%. Full poll results are expected to be released online later in the week. While Biden's approval rating is still higher than his 43% disapproval rating, the poll had him at 62% in June, showing a significant drop in this time frame. The survey of 1,788 registered voters was conducted from July 28th through the 29th as a representative online poll. Mark Penn, co-director of Harvard Capps Harris poll, said, quote, Biden's honeymoon is officially over. And that concludes your Saul's Newsstand News Rewind for August the 6th, 2021. For more political news faster, visit saulsnews.com.